Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the yahlin 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Behind the Buzz, where we dive into the latest news and behind-the-scenes insights from your favorite TV shows. Today, we're breaking down the finale of The Handmaid's Tale, and what can we expect from showrunners Eric-Tuchman and Yahlin-Chang. So, The Handmaid's Tale has finally come to an end after 6 seasons and 65 episodes, and fans are still reeling from the emotional finale. But before we get into all the juicy details, let's talk about why this ending felt so satisfying to both the creators and the audience. For Eric-Tuchman, it was all about avoiding the classic finale-itis syndrome, where shows wrap everything up in a neat bow without leaving room for real-life consequences. Instead, The Handmaid's Tale took a more realistic approach, showing June closing chapters with many of her loved ones, including Janine and Naomi, who had both been returned to their families thanks to Mark-Tuala's efforts. But what really stood out was the emotional reunion between June and Serena Wharton, which had been a long time coming. As Yahlin-Chang explained, it was a moment of forgiveness that both characters needed, and it felt incredibly real. Now, let's talk about Luke and June's farewell, a scene that had been teased throughout the series. Eric-Tuchman says that the show wasn't just about June's choice between her two love interests. It was about how their relationship had evolved over time. They'd grown apart, but their connection remained strong. And then there's the final scene, where June records her story into a book, The Handmaid's Tale, which is set to become a real-life book by Margaret-Atwood. But what makes this moment so special? For Yahlin-Chang, it was the way it tied together the entire series, showing how June had been reaching out to her daughter Hannah throughout the story. It's not just a romantic gesture, it's a message of hope and resilience for all the women who have experienced trauma and loss. As Yahlin put it, this story is for the moms who don't get their kids back. It's a powerful reminder that, even in the darkest times, there's always something to hold onto. So, what does the future hold for fans of The Handmaid's Tale? Well, with the upcoming spin-off series based on Margaret-Atwood's novel The Testaments, we can expect more of the same emotional depth and complexity. And as Eric-Tuchman said, it feels like real life, which is exactly what made this show so beloved. That's all for today's Behind the Buzz. Thanks for joining us.